Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, welcome to another day of trading with Brian. I am today. We're gonna finish out a combine. Just to add, I blew an account yesterday and needed to add another one. So today we're gonna finish up one. I think I posted in. I think I've made a video. If not, this will be the video. To where I'm able to really pass a combine fairly quickly, so I can add it to my Express. To my Express accounts. So and when I say that, it's been interesting because it started off a little. Didn't like how price was starting to, let's just say, it wasn't heading in the direction I wanted. I'm not a very when you talking about Fibonacci and ITT concepts, and those are just a little outside my range. I'm not that experienced as a day trader, although I do make a fairly good portion of income from it. This year is a combine, and with my combines, I always start with first have a plan in mind. And this is any trade. Have your plan set up. Make sure that you're emotionally stable. You're ready to get into the markets, but then of course look for a trade setup. Always make sure that your first trade's a win. If your first trade is not a win, and that's not fun. So we want to make sure that your first trade is definitely a win. And today, it's typical, but my performance stats. So performing today, I have to get to a profit target of 1,500. Combines can take anywhere from 2 days to pass to 30 days to pass. And I started this combine today, and I started it. Win rate is 100%, which is huge. You very rarely see that. And then so everything I've taken so far is a win. But I started 14 trades. Started my first trade at 110. And it is, it's 2 o'clock, but my last trade was at 1:30. So within a half hour, I was able to scoop up $1,400 in profit. I want to make sure that I can add to that, of course. I need $100 to hit my 1,500 marker. So now comes kind of the stressful point, because this happened. It's happened in the past to where, like, so you can't go over the 1,500 marker, and you have a stop loss in place here, but it just doesn't allow. Sometimes it'll go over that, and then they'll make you on the second day, because you're gonna make 3,000 total, right? They'll make you go over that. So it's like, instead of having to make 3,000, maybe you're gonna make 3,500 or whatever the case may be. So I got caught in a real bad situation to where I had just made over the 1,500 and maybe like 1,540 or something like that, and I just wanted to, believe it or not, lose money. Sounds crazy, but I wanted to lose money to get to 1,500. So I did that, and ultimately that combine, I didn't pass it. I failed the test. So kind of in the same situation now, but I'm at $1,407. I need to make an extra $100 or so. I think this should be a short and quick. I've been monitoring gold. I've been I think every trade now. I've been also I do a split. I do have a split screen. I can take when I'm going live. I do two screens. When I'm at home or I'm trading for money, I use four. But for YouTube, I use two. So I think that the best, and unless something's changed in the last half hour dramatically, I think that my best bet on the this is the Russell. Not too many people trade on that, but it's something to be taken advantage of. So it's kind of stale. It doesn't seem like it's moving much at all. But with gold, nice thing about gold is that it's always moving. It's always moving, and well, I can't say always, but it's actually earlier too really slow. Um, there's always money to be made there. You can see that on a 15-minute window for the last 15 minutes, going on an upward green. So we're trending higher. The high of the day is 34.17, 34.06 right now. If you look at the DOM, I want to see where the volume's at. I want to see where volume's coming in, where volume seems to be leaning towards. Now, it seems as you go down in time frame, 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, it's going up. Is it going to go higher? I believe it is. I need to make that a little bit of money. You got a 100 tick chart. I can get really, really precise and snip this and see exactly what's going to go. So I am going to join in and I'm going to buy two contracts. And on a combine, I don't do minis. I'm sorry, I don't do micros. I do minis. I don't need that much profit, so I'm going to adjust my take profit to. I really need to be at $100 even. $100 even. For over a couple dollars, it's okay. I think like $2 or $3, it's okay. So we're gonna see if we can hit that real quick. I could be on a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart showing this nice upswing, but it is showing some resistance. So this may not be the best trade. This you see, I'm down 200, 220. Maybe this wasn't the trade to jump into. Let's go down to a 3-minute. Let's look at your 3-minute. Now it's starting to dip. So we want this to start heading back up north. Probably should have sold on this. I jumped into this too early. But again, I was just trading gold. So hopefully this recoups before I lose that extra 100. And it should hit my profit target. But if not, I always keep a stop loss in place. I don't want to lose. I don't mind losing money. It's part of the trading, right? I like to keep. If I get 100% average, I always want to keep that, but it's not a necessity. I just want to be able to make sure I can pass the combine, and I like to do it in the 2 days. Therefore, I can add it to my account to make sure that when I'm trading, I can trade on 2 different, or 3 different, or 4 different, 5 different. Oh, this is going to go down. Accounts, and that way you're multiplying your ROI times 4 or 5. So if you need $200 and you have 4 accounts, it's easy, quick, $800. So hopefully this doesn't take as long as I thought it would take a lot less time. I thought this would have been the right setup, but I am buying the high, which is not the best. I think that it has the potential. Gold officially stopped at 2 o'clock, so right now it is there are day traders like myself still trading, but the market actually stops at 2. So this is extended hours for gold. Really, really think if this is going to be that slow, I may change. Sometimes what I'll do again is if you look at the Russell, seems to be moving up as well. So if I were to switch over, I could probably win this way too. If I could buy one. No, that was a bad move too. Hopefully it goes back up. I was not thinking there, looking at the DOM first, down 140 instead of hitting my profit target. But the good news is, look at the volume that's coming in right now on the buy side. 1,000 lot, which is great. That's a good sign. Even if I don't hit my profit target here, if I start to, I got a $2,500 or $25 loss there, it's going to turn into a profit here shortly. If my gold doesn't hit, which gold is being funky right about now, it's kind of just hanging around the high of the day, which is what it is. Hopefully this video doesn't jinx me on this, and I'm able to just pass this combine fairly quickly. See a little bit of a dip, which I should have waited to buy the dip, and then went up. As you see, I'm a pattern. I like patterns. That's how I trade as a day trader. Pattern recognition is huge for me, and when I see a pattern in my favor, I see my setup, I take it. Today's a little different. I should have looked at this. I did see a pattern. I didn't look at it as closely as I should have. I did see a pattern. It's a up, and there's a dip, up and a dip, up, and the red is a dip, up, 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 and should be going, red is a dip, up, but there seems to be a line, there seems to be some resistance at the 2106. But if we can hit, and then if you look up top, you'll see as well, you'll see the amount. If I can hit $200 there, I may just end up filling there. I may fill gold first, I'm not sure. But if this can hit a profit target of 200, it's down to a 15, just so you bring that profit target down to say 110. That way, that is in control. My stop loss is in control as well. I check back on my gold. Gold should be in place. Don't like losing money here, but it's okay. $10 to the volume's crazy, so it's hopefully the volume's on the upside. I see a green candle starting to form after that red candle. Still red on the day here. Starting to turn green again. I like to check the volume, see what it looks like. When it hits this indicator, I'll hit my profit target. And same with the Russell, but gold's really the go-to here. So that's really what I'm looking at. I don't want it to go down at all, and it seems to be dropping in price. So I may have to get out to get back in. I'm not afraid to cut a loss. If I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose a smaller amount so I can regain that amount real quick versus losing the account, that's for sure. Having 100% accuracy is great, but I only had $100 to make, and I should have made it already. So let's see what happens. Gold's moving slow, but it's moving. So is the Russell, but not in the direction it should be. Seems to be going down in that pattern that we were talking about earlier. Definitely going down. As a matter of fact, I think I may even cut that completely. If I can't see some movement, gold is lowering too. I'm actually losing money on this, which is not what I planned. I really wanted this to be quick and easy. I thought that by the time I had the channel pulled up, everything would be full steam and would have the momentum. But now things are changed a little bit, which is understandable. Still see the Russell still moving up. So you can see the higher these. This is break even at 21.06. I'm looking for a take profit at 21.09. I take a profit before that number. I take a profit just to break even, probably at 21.07, just to get out of that trade. Gold's not looking so sharp right now either. This is something I definitely have to pass today. So let's see if that gives me a green. It's going to go green, or if it's going to go the opposite way. So while we're kind of waiting, and day trading is not the most exciting thing in the world, but do please hit like and subscribe at the end. Try to do this every day at 2 o'clock. I'm trying to. Sometimes there are days I can't make it. This is not any financial, how do I say this? I'm not a financial planner. Please do not look at what I do and think that, oh, okay, he's got a high success rate. He's able to make money. He's able to profit. He's able to pass combines quickly, the tests. He's certified. I mean, I'm not here to show you anything other than my strategy and how I day trade versus others who use so many additional tools. It's overwhelming. The market is moving slow. It is after gold, of course, is after the 2 o'clock, down 260. I will make it back to the 1500 here before day end. But I'd like to do it now. Thought I could pick up a quick $100. Instead, I'm down 340. I'm sorry, 285 now. So I need either a spike in gold or a spike in the Russell. I could chop my $50 loss up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose any more than 280. I don't like losing. But it doesn't seem. I'm just going to put this and lower that down to $35 just to make $35. If it does hit, I don't know if it will. I haven't been looking at the Russell as much. Gold, I'm still down at 260. 15. Hit my profit target there. Looks like I end up just making my profits back on Russell today, because looking at the amount, contracts seem to be on the buying side, seem to be average those out, seems to be moving to the upside for volume on with the buying power. I think this will hit quickly, but I'm not really going to get back to gold and start watching that. I'm watching it from a view, but I really need to hit this $200 and do it quickly. And not let gold stop me out, which gold's been my friend for months now, but yep, going back up. Hopefully it hits the profit target I'm looking at. Yep, back down to 260. Make up your mind. And the Russell, I was just there asking for $35, but then it went back down to 10. Not my favorite. This needs to rise and rise quickly. Yeah, so turn green. Come on up from that 240. Let's go quick. This is not. Let me see what. I've got an app that I use every once in a while just to see. Hi, beautiful. What you doing? So I have a daughter. Obviously, as you can see, the channel name is not just Bryan. It's Jules and Bryan. Or Bryan and Jules. That's my daughter. She's at a friend's house swimming right now, so I got a little bit of time to mate. Gold is dipping lower, and that's not good for me. The Russell is not doing much either. I think I'm going to jump out of this live, this web, this live, because I need to manage this a lot more effectively. So I'm going to do that because I really don't like the market right now. But I'm sure that this will come right back and we'll be able to hit that. That stinks. That's because that's the bad part about going live, right? Is when you go live. I'm about to hit my. That goes up a little bit. When you go live, it's live. So I'm going to say goodbye for today. I need to manage this and focus a little bit more on this. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll have the other half of this completed. So 1,500 today, and tomorrow, same time, same place, 1500 tomorrow. Talk soon. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Hit like, hit subscribe, whatever you like.